Interior, Osaka Stadium Gymnasium. Afternoon. At the edge of the basketball-sized court, Panku Kawa, 16, 6-foot boy dressed as Red Oni, swings his prop kanabo down from behind his head. He releases a crazy war cry. Cheers from above fill the room. Jamal Jordan, 16, 5'10", black boy dressed as Blue Oni, ducks and spins behind Kawa, slams his kanabo into the taller boy's back. Kawa collapses to his knees.
The way of Japan, its traditions, its spirit, that's what my captain always goes on about. But for me, Nihondo is the greatest sport I've ever played.
Center court. Two prop katana clash. Their wielders, Kaito Yamaguchi, 15, 5'5", and Tora Oka, 16, 5'3", stand firm, both dressed as samurai. Their eyes lock. They slid their blades across the other. They swing, clashing again and again. Oka gains the advantage before Kaito pulls back, raises his katana over his head, and strikes Oka on his helmet's target. Oka falls onto his butt. Oka glares at Kaito, who waits to start the fight again. Kawa waves his club like a madman at Jamal. Jamal dodges with quick reflexes, hops sideways, and swings his kanabo. Kawa smashes his kanabo against Jamal's. Both stumble back, both drenched in sweat, breathing heavily.
Even if I have to play a demon, I want to keep playing. I want to stay where I belong.
Jamal jumps forward, swings his club. Opening song. Exterior, Yamaguchi house. Afternoon. Jamal Jordan, 15, black with blue dreads, brownish gray eyes, athletic, attractive, 5'8", lets out a heavy breath as sweat drips down his face. Jamal gazes down at his phone, checking it. He slips his phone into his pants pocket before he grabs his suitcase and adjusts his backpack. He heads up to the door of the two-story house, knocking. The door opens to reveal Mrs. Yamaguchi, 39, 5 foot, housewife.
Hello.
Jamal raises his hand with a friendly smile.
Is this the Yamaguchi house?
Mrs. Yamaguchi wipes her hands on her apron.
Ah, you must be Jordan Jamaru.
It's Jamal Jordan.
Jamaru Jordan.
Jamal rubs the back of his neck.
Ja is good.
Jack-kun, please come in.
Mrs. Yamaguchi leads Jamal inside. Interior, Yamaguchi house entryway. Same. As Jamal steps onto the main floor of the house, Mrs. Yamaguchi stops him. She gestures down to his shoes.
Please remove your shoes.
My bad.
Jamal slips his shoes off at the entrance. Interior, Yamaguchi house guest room. Later. Jamal stands in the middle of the room. He gazes around only to see a bed, dresser, desk, and closet. His suitcase beside him.
I'm sorry, my husband wasn't able to meet you at the airport. He had to go to Tokyo on business. I hope the room isn't too small for you.
Nah, I would have lived in a closet if it meant living in Japan. I wasn't really feeling America anymore.
I'm happy your Japanese is so good. I admit I was worried about that.
Thanks. Took me a few years though.
Jamal freezes up when he feels a hand go through his hair.
You have such interesting hair too.
The corner of Jamal's mouth begins to twitch. Mrs. Yamaguchi strokes the tips of Jamal's hair.
Yeah, I'm known for that.
Perhaps while you're here, you can help my son with his English. His name is Kaito, and he's 15 like yourself. I hope you two will get along.
Same. As long as he doesn't treat me like a dog.
No one would do that. Please make yourself at home. I'll call you downstairs when dinner is ready.
Mrs. Yamaguchi closes the door behind her. Jamal drops his stuff by his new bed. He uses his phone as a mirror to check his hair. He flops down, grabs his Nintendo Switch from his backpack, and starts playing. Interior, Yamaguchi guest house, guest room, night. Jamal's eyes slowly flutter open. He groans. Jamal sits up, holding his head.
Shit, did I?
Jamal hits his foot against his suitcase as he stands up. He keeps his balance, glares at the suitcase. He leaves the room. Interior, Yamaguchi house, upper hallway, same. Jamal steps into the hallway, looks around, not sure which way to go. He heads right. Interior, Yamaguchi's house, toilet room, later. Jamal stands before the high-tech toilet, not sure how to use it. Interior, Yamaguchi's house, upper hallway, same. The toilet room door closed. Spray sound. Jamal yelps. Interior, Yamaguchi's house, upper hallway. Later, Jamal stomps across the floor in only his boxers, his wet clothes under his arm.
Right, I'll get the bath ready.
Jamal stops, spots Kaito Yamaguchi, 15, 5'4", red, short spiky hair, aqua blue eyes, handsome, in street clothes, at the top of the stairs with a shopping bag in hand. Jamal's face, annoyed. Kaito looks Jamal up and down, cheeks red.
You must be Jakun. What happened?
Jamal hunches his shoulders.
Stupid toilet.
Kaito busts out laughing so hard he starts crying. A red vein pops out of Jamal's forehead.
Why so many buttons?
Kaito stumbles back into the railing. His bag drops to the floor. Several mangas spill out.
Sorry.
Both boys go down to pick up the manga.
Don't worry about it.
Kaito hurries to stuff all the manga back into the bag. Jamal grabs one of the books. He sees the cover has two boys kissing on it. He is taken back.
Is this?
Kaito snatches the manga back, his face red.
Keep your hands off my stuff!
Kaito runs down the hall to his room, slamming his door shut. Jamal goes after him, knocking on the door.
Hey, what was...
Go away!
Jamal takes a step back. A twisted smile of happiness and sadness comes to his face. Exterior, Yamaguchi house, morning. Establishing shot. Interior, Yamaguchi's house, Kaito's room, morning. Jamal busts into the room in only his black and blue boxers. The room organized. Bookshelves over the desk, a bed, a slide-in closet with some kendo gear shoved in the corner.
Kaito, breakfast. What do you want?
Kaito, dressed in his gakuran, stops his bamboo sword mid-swing, standing in the center of his room. His cheeks burn red at the sight of Jamal.
Don't bust. Why are you naked?
Jamal slips his fingers into his underwear, teasingly.
Relax. Your mom isn't even home. You can enjoy the view.
Go to hell. And get dressed for your first day of school.
Kaito points his sword at Jamal.
It was a joke. Can you just calm down for once?
Jamal smacks his lips and cracks his neck. Kaito lowers his sword. Eyes go white. Right eye twitching. Jamal imagines a red backdrop behind Kaito, showing his annoyance.
Don't act like you know me because you've lived here for a week.
I don't want to fight with you the whole year. Let's just get along. Look, I got a few games we can play.
I'll be late for school.
Oh yeah, I need you to show me the way there.
Jamal smiles. Kaito turns his back on him. Background returns to normal.